In June 2021, the Global Times and tens of millions of Chinese people wrote an open letter to the World Health Organization requesting the World Health Organization to investigate the Fort Detrick biolab in the United States. To date, 18 million Chinese netizens have asked Fort Detrick to accept a WHO investigation. The Fort Detrick biochemical weapon base is located in Maryland, USA. It is the only P-4 biological laboratory of the U.S. military. In July 2019, the base suddenly closed, but the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention refused to disclose the reason for the closure. Immediately afterwards, the so-called e-cigarette disease broke out in the area near the base in August, and the 2019 to 2020 U.S. flu season was also the worst in the past 10 years. Some deaths were later confirmed to have died of new coronary pneumonia. All kinds of abnormal signs. The outside world has been curious about the relationship between Fort Detrick. However, the U.S. government has always kept a secret about this, and it has just kept attacking Wuhan laboratories to snap the pot. Since the outbreak of the new crown epidemic, the U.S. government and some Western media have repeatedly vilified China, claiming that the new crown virus was leaked from the laboratory of the Wuhan Institute of Virology, and threatened China with this, and demanded compensation. The head of the WHO expert group, Peter Ben Ambarek, pointed out that the hypothesis that the new crown virus originated from a leak in the Wuhan laboratory is extremely impossible. The joint research clearly shows that the U.S. remarks are completely nonsense. The U.S. has again chosen to avoid reality. According to the documents of the National Archives of the United States, the U.S. military had learned of the fact that the Japanese army was engaged in a germ warfare in China before the end of World War II. Expert Sanders began investigating the Japanese germ warfare situation until the Tokyo trial ended in November 1948, during which a secret deal was reached between the U.S. military and Japan. The United States, on the condition of exempting members of Unit 731 from responsibilities for war, obtained data from Unit 731 on human experiments, bacterial warfare, and poison gas experiments, and used them. Due to the protection of the United States, many members of Unit 731 not only went unpunished but also used their knowledge of bacterial warfare to become medical experts and entrepreneurs in the pharmaceutical industry by publishing papers. The United States inherited the legacy of the demon of Unit 731. The United States bills itself as a beacon of democracy. Ministers of justice have continuously intervened after World War II. From the Korean War in 1950 to the Syrian War in 2016 to the present, war has almost become a compulsory course for all U.S. presidents, but it was a war of justice during this period. There are only a handful of wars aimed at interfering in the internal affairs of other countries, and there are also wars involving the use of biological and chemical weapons. The Chinese nation will never be defeated by rumors. The truth about Fort Detrick will always be revealed, and the American conspiracy will be exposed one day.